You're listening to The Real Estate Ride. Make sure to subscribe and enjoy the show.
But I just wanted to show you how I did it. So I literally bought this place with none of my own money. All right.
Yes.
So my return on investment is infinity because it cost me nothing. But I had to give up half of the income.
Right.
But I was okay with that. You may not be. So you say, okay, Mr. Investor, it's $150 a month that you're going to make times 12 months. So annually, you're going to bring in $1,800 a month. Divide that by your $12,000 you have invested. Your return is 15% annually.
Okay.
And that's exactly how I sold it to the other guy. You're going to get a 15% return annually on your investment. And that doesn't even include if and when we sell it, that we're going to split the profits in half.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So he liked that number. And the other benefit I gave him was you're investing $12,000 into a rehab project. So if you do this before the end of this year, you can claim all of those repairs as an expense in your business, which brings your taxable income down.
Okay, great.
Okay, because you just invested $12,000 to fix up a house, and that's tax deductible. So today we're talking about a potential owner finance deal. Okay.
Yeah.
And this was a house that we looked at previously, which I do not even recall this property.
That's okay. I know you see a lot.
I'm not surprised.
It is the one that was painted all blue and had great black Anderson windows, and they painted some of the windows blue too. It didn't have a furnace.
Oh,
Bathroom.
Oh, this is the one that's really, really bad.
It's not that bad. Come on, Jay. It's really bad for a flip. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So,
I'm talking about making it good enough to rent out.
okay. All right. Well, let's talk about numbers first.
Okay.
And then we need to talk about how much it's going to cost you to get it rent ready. And does it make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So do you have a plan? Well, let's talk about numbers first.
Okay.
All right, we'll do that first.
He bought it for $10,000, between 10 and 12. I'd have to look at the auditor side again.
Okay.
And he said he started to rehab it. And this is the one where it looks like he paid an electrical guy, but the electrical guy put an electric box by the bathroom and kitchen, just randomly in there. That all needs redone.
Yeah, I remember this house now. I had looked it up on Google to see if it prompted my memory, but it was white.
Yeah. No, he's painted.
I don't remember
that. Update the outside.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up just a simple Word doc to use. Because I'm a simple guy like that. Happy Friday.
I know. Thank God. This job thing is really getting in the way of building my empire.
I love that. I'm going to use that quote today. This job is getting in the way of building my empire. That's the right attitude to have. Yeah, you're building Chase's empire right now.
Well, I mean, to be fair, right now they're paying the hourly to build mine, so.
Sure. Okay, so let's do some terms. So what would be your proposed term to
Like, I wouldn't want to pay more than $300 a month for that house. But I could get it paid off in like, I think I said 7 years. If I gave him that,
Can't spell. Monthly rent, 300.
yeah, so that would give him 25,200.
Over how many years?
7.
Over 7 years. So I like this. I like your thinking. No interest loan, right?
Correct.
Equals purchase price of. Can you repeat that number again?
25,200.
Okay. Down payment, I would tell him big goose egg
Yeah, because I can't even put anybody in it right now.
because it needs thousands of dollars of repairs.
And to be fair, he did buy it for 10,000. So
Yeah.
that was just in October. So he'll be making an extra 15 on top of it and not really doing anything except for paying the house.
Right. Okay. So let's do the total outgoing. Okay.
Okay.
This is how I do all mine. All right. So I got 300 a month for rent. And then plus say $60 a month for HOI, homeowners insurance. Anybody that didn't know what that was. Plus monthly taxes. And have you looked up the tax bill yet?
I'm pulling up right now.
Okay. So while you're doing that, I'm going to continue below. Potential rent. Do you want to be conservative or do you want to be aggressive?
Well, say 675 because I'm renting 5th Street, the 2-bedroom apartment for 675. And got that done in like 4 days.
Did you rent that already?
Yeah.
Boom, girl.
Listen, I like doing this. So I was there Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, got it all done. Got somebody signing the lease Wednesday night. She moved in Friday and it was with the Licking County Coalition. So I already got my first month's rent and deposit coming to me. And they'll pay the next 3 months rent for her. So
Oh, that is fantastic news. I'm so excited for you. Congratulations.
thank you. I am too, because like she's super nice. She comes from a domestic violence situation. So she was in a shelter with her daughter. So now she has a home for Christmas.
Oh,
She's super happy. I know. Like it's like the best Christmas present to me. I was able to help her too.
wow, that is so. I just got goosebumps everywhere. I mean, that's so awesome. Okay, so I just put 700 for this one.
Okay.
Seriously.
And get this. So I have all that stuff left in my garage from my 5-bedroom house.
Mm-hmm.
Her and her like victims advocate are going to come over Sunday and take a bunch of the donation stuff and just haul it away for me for free. So everybody wins.
Oh, that's so awesome. All right, so I'm just going to put 700 because I'm very confident you could get that.
Yeah. Taxes are $660 a year.
Okay, 660. I got to cheat because my brain isn't working too good. 660 divided by 12.
50 a year, 55 a month.
55 a month. Okay. So that's going to go here. Plus, I already did that part. 55 per month equals 120, 420, 415. $415 per month outgoing. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna change it to $715. All right, now you're making $300 a month
Okay.
if you can get $715, which you could potentially lease option purchase this to somebody too.
I'd do that too. No problem.
And then you could get a little down payment up front. And this is a great strategy to use February, March, and April because everybody gets their tax returns. So a lot of people have down payments during that 3-month period,
Okay.
which is only really 45 days away, roughly.
Well, it'd probably take me at least 30 days to get it.
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
Okay, so that equals $3,600 per year profit. And we won't even include a down payment, but I would say if lease optioned, you could get I think you could sell it easily for 85,000, or let's just say 80 for a easy number. Okay.
Okay.
So if you did that, 80,000 times the 3.5% down, 0.035 in a decimal situation is $2,800 down. Okay.
Okay.
If you did a lease option.
That would work. I like that.
Yeah, me too. All right. Now, let's do repairs.
Yeah.
What are you going to do for heat?
I would need to put that in, and like you said, ductwork, but the why, I would have it going up where those stairs are, going up to the vents that are already there, and blowing down from the ceiling because the ceiling already needs repaired. So $10,000 for furnace and ductwork, right?
Yep.
And then $5,000.
That's if you put an air conditioner in.
Oh no, I'm not doing that.
Then this is going to be lower.
Okay.
I'm going to put 7,500. All right.
Okay.
We got a new HVAC guy that I can get you an estimate.
Yeah, let me know.
He may be a little bit less money. Okay.
Okay.
The furnace and ductwork. All right. What else?
Then I need to move the electrical box.
I'm going to put question mark for that. Okay.
And then the kitchen and bathroom. But I already have.
If you're going to hold it, I'd probably leave the electrical box where it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine by me.
Save the money. All right, next item.
Kitchen and bathroom, but I already have kitchen sink, cabinets, and a refrigerator.
You have countertop too, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that's just labor cost.
And I think I can get that free because that repair guy wants to learn about it, but he said he can't afford it monthly. But he said I'd be happy to work something out. I was like, oh, well, if you want to do repairs, I'm happy to teach you all day long. So I was supposed to meet me on Saturday.
Yeah, high five.
I know. I'm all about that.
Oh, I love it. You're going to teach him what we're teaching you. That's perfect.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. Keep doing that.
So that I won't have to pay him labor.
Okay. So $0 for kitchen.
Yeah. And the bathroom because he's a plumber.
really you're gonna have some hookups and stuff. So I'll probably just put like $100 from like
Okay.
little valves and running the water line up to the faucet. Little teeny tiny stuff.
Yes.
Okay, what next?
Um, I'll need drywall for the ceilings because of the duct work. But he also knows how to do drywall, so I'm going to get him to teach me how to do it. So I just need supplies for that.
Okay, so let's say every room is just roughly 10 by 10. That's 100 square feet. A piece of drywall is about, say, $10 for 32 square feet. So you need 4 sheets in each room. So about, with mud and tape, say $50 per ceiling.
Okay. One, two. So I'll say 4 ceilings. That's $200.
Okay.
And I can't remember to have to go back to my pictures, but I'm supposed to walk through it tomorrow too. I might also need a new hot water tank.
Okay.
But my plumber guy said he could hook me up with one and get it installed for like $600.
Okay. That's not bad. And
So that's also before we talked about him being a mentoree. So I'm gonna just say $600 just in case.
that should be labor and material.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
You can get a electric water tank for around $350 to $375.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That huge panel box. So I would probably do electric.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So I'll just put 375 to 600. All right.
Only other thing would be,
Paint.
yep, I can get $18 gallon Sherwin-Williams paint.
Okay.
Or I was thinking also, I know it's not the best quality, but again, this is going to be a good enough house. Like if you go with the standard colors, like the grab and go paints, it's only like $15 a gallon.
Okay. Typically, we're spending around $500 to paint a house and material.
Okay.
Once you add the primer, the paint,
Oh, yeah.
blue tape if you use it, brushes and rollers and poles and all that crap.
Okay.
If you don't have those materials, if you do have all the equipment, maybe 400. So I'll just leave it at $500.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I had skipped flooring. So what are you gonna do about flooring?
Was flooring that bad?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I mean, honestly, I'd go with like the $1.18 right rug. It was like $1.18 install carpet padding for like the cheap apartment carpet. That's what I would do. It's like $2.
I would recommend you do not do that
Oh, really? Why?
because this is a rental, and I have noticed that every time I put carpet in, the carpet needs replaced almost every time somebody moves out.
Okay.
Okay.
So just paint the floors that I can't fix.
I would paint the floors that you are paintable,
Okay.
and then the other floors I would use like an allure
Oh,
or
like the vinyl for my bathroom.
yeah,
High banks.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
something like that. It's around. You can find it decent for say $2 a square foot.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And that should hold up for around at least 5 years.
Okay.
That's if somebody moved out every single year, you would still have the floor would still be fine.
All right. That works. I think the upstairs floors were fine. Like the upstairs looked decent.
Okay.
The only thing I'm worried about is the kitchen and bathroom.
So let's put, say, $1,000
Okay.
for flooring. All right. Because if a room is 10 by 10, it's $200. So you got that front living room
Yeah.
or bedroom, whatever you want to call it. Then you have the middle dining space,
Yes.
and then the kitchen and the bath. So we got like 4 rooms, roughly $800.
Okay.
And then, do you remember, is there trim on the walls?
Probably not. I'm going to say no.
Okay. Trim. Say $500 for trim. Okay.
Okay.
What about the bathroom?
The bathroom, it has a tub and it has a vanity and toilet, but it looks rough. That's the one where you could see the tub from the outside of the house.
Yeah.
But I know I can get a vanity for like $200 at Home Depot with the pipe, the P trap, sink and faucet.
What do you want to say? $500?
Yeah.
I mean, I even have some stuff you could buy from me that's used for cheap. If you wanted.
Yeah, I'm all about that.
Okay. I have like some extra pedestal sinks and various stuff like that in my warehouse. Okay. And did you need any doors or windows?
Nothing is broken.
Okay.
So I would make it work. I think if I was going to flip it, I would want to replace some of the windows, but
Yep.
we're renting it out. I would keep them.
Yeah, as long as they open and close
Yeah.
and lock, then you're fine.
Okay. I'll put that on my checklist to do.
Safety purposes, if there's a fire, somebody needs a
Right.
window. About roof or gutters and downspouts, your siding.
Siding's fine. He just repainted it. Let me look at the roof again. Hold on. But I from what I remember, we did go and it's missing a couple downspouts.
Okay. You think your guy would put them up for you?
Yep.
Okay. I would definitely do the downspouts so it's not damaging your foundation.
Right.
Water is a killer of everything. I'll just put like $100 for downspouts. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to add all that up real quick. $7,500 for heat, $100 for your kitchen, $200 for drywall, $1,000 for flooring, $500 for trim, $600 for water tank, $500 for paint, $500 for bathroom, $300 for insulate. You need to insulate those bathroom walls.
Yeah.
Then you might need some insulation somewhere else. And then $100 for downspouts. So you're at $11,300
Okay.
total rehab budget. Okay.
Okay.
So, if that's what you spend, and you're making $3,600 a year, and you're all in. Well, let's say $500 to draft the paperwork. In filing.
Okay.
All right, 11,800. Okay.
Okay.
So 11,800. So I'm gonna take $3,600, your annual income, divide it by your 11,800 invested, and if you can pull that off, so 3,600 divided by 11,800 equals 30.5% return on investment annually. Okay.
Okay.
So that's a pretty fantastic investment. If you can do it like this.
Okay.
This is a deal that I would do.
All right. Awesome.
Okay.
All right.
So the only thing you got to figure out now is where's that coming from?
Yeah, that's what I need to figure out today.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
And in the grand scheme of things, that's not that much money for a rehab.
Oh, no, it's not. So you could partner with someone. Okay, this is what I just did on one exactly like this. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna close on it. Well, I was gonna try to close today, but it's probably gonna be Monday. So, I've got a partner to fund 12,000. Okay.
Okay.
You could ask for 12, or you could ask for. Let's do the mess for them, right? Make it equal to them. So if you ask for 12,000, and they get 150 per month income. Now you cut your income in half, right?
Right.
But I just want to show you how I did it. So I literally bought this place with none of my own money. All right.
Yes.
So my return on investment is infinity because it cost me nothing. But I had to give up half of the income.
Right.
But I was okay with that. You may not be. So you say, okay, Mr. Investor, it's $150 a month that you're going to make times 12 months. So annually, you're going to bring in $1,800 a month. Divide that by your $12,000 you have invested. Your return is 15% annually.
Okay.
And that's exactly how I sold it to the other guy. You're going to get a 15% return annually on your investment. And that doesn't even include if and when we sell it, that we're going to split the profits in half.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he liked that number. And the other benefit I gave him was you're investing $12,000 into a rehab project. But if you do this before the end of this year, you can claim all of those repairs as an expense in your business, which brings your taxable income down.
Okay, great.
Okay, because you just invested 12 grand to fix up a house, and that's tax deductible.
All right. Awesome.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
That's an option for it. That's the most expensive option, quote unquote. However, it gets you the house and gets it rehabbed with your own money.
Okay.
That's just one idea and one option for you. Okay.
Yes.
You like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Great
So,
plan B.
yeah, second option would be hey, Mr. Investor, I got this house. Will you loan me $12,000? Okay, and let's say you still did 15%. They get the same return. Let's play that out. Times 15% income annually is $1,800 a year divided by 12 months, $150 a month
Uh-huh.
until you pay off their $12,000 loan. Okay.
Okay.
So you're going to make the same amount of money right now until you pay the loan off. However, you own it, and when you sell it, you get all of the profit instead of half of it. That makes
So how does that so I take a $12,000 loan from them, I pay them $150, make sure they get the 15% return.
uh-huh.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, they would basically have a second mortgage on the house.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you would have to own the property to do that.
Yeah.
All right. So in this instance, you're still making the same monthly income while you own it, but you own it yourself. You don't have a partner.
Yeah.
And when you go to sell it, let's say you're all in for, well, let's see, what was your number?
80.
We're gonna buy it. Oh, 25,000 plus 12,000. Okay,
Okay.
so 25,200 plus you got a $12,000 partner. You're all in for 37,200. All right.
Okay.
So you did sell it for 80, and then it costs, say, 10% to sell it. You're 72, and then minus your 37,200. Total profit without monthly rents when you sold it would be almost $35,000.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Whereas if you have a partner, you're going to split it. So that's what you would tell your partner. Hey, if you want to partner with me, I figure we're going to make about 17 grand each when we sell it.
Okay.
Plus, you're going to make 15% annually while they're renting it.
Okay. Awesome.
And you're going to get your money back, Mr. Partner, plus 17,000. So you're literally going to make like 150% return on your money when we sell it.
All right. Great.
You understand?
Yeah. Like, not only are you going to get the 15%, but if you partner with me, this is the after repair value. This is what we can sell it for. And then you get this. And then you get all the business tax deduction right now.
Yeah. But if you don't want to partner with someone, then you can take the loan, right? If you can find somebody to loan you the 12 grand and put a mortgage on the house.
Yeah.
It's the same monthly income for you. However, you get to keep all the 34,000 to yourself.
And I do like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to show you a couple different ways to do the same exact thing.
No, thank you.
I couldn't explain that in a text message.
No.
So this is the power of owner finance,
Which I love.
right?
This is the best. I don't know why more people are afraid of it.
I don't know. It's my favorite. It's pretty much how I'm doing any buy and holds now so that I can acquire them with none of my own money. Why get a bank loan and put 20% down?
Right.
You're limited to getting maybe a house every couple years.
There's no way a bank loan would finance this house anyway.
No. So what do you think?
I think I need to figure out where I'm going to get $12,000 from and bring my repair guy in there tomorrow at 8 a.m., figure out what he can do. And I know he has friends that do work too, so maybe he can call in some favors.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
All right. Great. Thank you so much, Shay.
Yeah, you're very welcome. And I recorded this, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, I recorded it. So if you need a copy of it, let me know.
Okay.
All right.
Will you send me a copy of it or put it in the Dropbox?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. I'll take it.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Jay. I know. Yay.
All right. Well, good luck.
Hey everybody, it's Jay.
This is Annie.
We are so grateful for you joining us on our podcast and listening in and participating. We want to offer you this additional free bonus, and that is joining our Facebook group.
Yes, where we will have other individuals, not just us, but having conversations on all things real estate, and we would love to have you join us. So just click the link below and head on over and join our group.
Thanks guys, we'll see you on the other side.